And it's hard to imagine that this place was actually once part of the US. Borders often change, and sometimes, as in the case of the US-Mexico border, a small, now long forgotten company can rewrite the entire history of a nation's border. The Rio Grande has formed the border between the United States of America and Mexico since 1848. In the early 1900s, the American Rio Grande Land and Irrigation Company had a pumping station on the US side. In 1906, it cut a new channel that isolated 419 acres south of the river. The old Lucas River dried up, and this area became known as the Forkhorn Tract, with Rio Rico. Watch more stories like this at bbc.com/Rio. Worldwide debates on challenging subjects. I'm joined here by a local audience who are going to be putting their tough questions to my top panel, bringing people together. How the conversations effective to get to the answers. Is the revolution in Russia? What can Africa teach the world? Can the UN? Are you helping us to read or not to connect? But you've got to join the conversation and get your voice heard. Global questions on BBC World News. Here in the Maldives, soundbites like this appear in this picture, and that really influences the way that the people live and adapt. Everywhere is 3D sounds, something you can't get anywhere else. It's just beautiful. Oh, anytime the weather is tough on the side, we got them here. We have earthquakes, we have tsunamis. Looks like we have one of those things today, right? All the fine honey in the world comes from this little corner of Turkey. A lot of black people today can upload the wonderful cooking, and they can do. Everybody can cook.
Ơi,
Everyone's white, and I said, where's everybody else? And I promised myself I'd fight for all of the rest of my life. When big names talk, they talk to the BBC.
These are our top stories. Donald Trump says he will be arrested on Tuesday, calling on his supporters to protest. It's not yet clear what charges, if any, he is facing. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan attended.
rồi Gmail xem này. Rồi Gmail lên cái liver xem này. Cái Gmail của em. Gmail của em anh gửi cái đường link.
Vaccine ports that was due to expire has been renewed.
Check vào link.
Donald Trump has claimed that he expects to be arrested on Tuesday over a long-running alleged hush money case. He made the announcement on his online platform Truth Social, calling for protest and for his supporters to, quote, take our nation back. Mr. Trump is currently campaigning for the Republican nomination for the 2024 presidential election. Mr. Trump is currently campaigning for the nomination of Dave Willis in Washington. Mr. Trump is currently campaigning for the nomination
What Donald Trump seems to be railing against in this tweet on his Truth social media platform is leaks, illegal leaks, as he calls them, by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. That is the department that is looking into allegations of hush money payments made by on Trump's behalf to two women. Now, Mr. Trump is not, his lawyers have since clarified, saying that he has been notified will be charged with any offence as Tuesday or any other time. They are taking issue with the fact that there have been reports to that effect or suggestions to that effect in the media here in the United States. Donald Trump concludes that tweet by saying, protest, urging his supporters to come to his aid, if you like. But I think that also has to be put into context because he is holding a big rally next week, a week from today, in Texas, the first of his 2024 presidential campaign. And I think that this has a lot more to do with getting crowds out to that event rather than any sort of expression of apprehension about charges that might be imminent. It is worth pointing out, however, that security officials in New York are known to have been discussing potential security arrangements in the area around the Manhattan Central Courthouse were an indictment to be brought against Mr. Trump. But that's the sort of thing that they would do, presumably, in any event, just as a contingency. There's no suggestion that they know that charges are imminent, as indeed Mr. Trump himself and his lawyers are saying they are unaware as well.
And then where does this leave his bid for the Republican presidential nomination for the next election? Is there a sense within this party that they still see him as an asset despite all of this?
Well, it's really interesting. John Bolton, the former national security advisor, was on cable television this morning then, and making the point that the district attorney, if he brings charges against Donald Trump, had better have a case that fits and a case that is prosecutable, because were this prosecution to be brought and to fail, then that could simply amplify the support for Donald Trump, or certainly amplify the resolve of his hardcore supporters. So it is a very